ADHD. For those of you people that do not know what ADHD is, go to your fucking textbook. I'm not gonna define that shit. Now, ADHD, being known as Attention Deficit Hyperactive Disorder, it's a common disorder found between children and adults. Like, mostly people just get it in their childhood, but like, I didn't know I had ADHD as a kid. My mom knew that I like to do a ton of things. Like, I could do one thing right now and go do the second thing later. Like, she thought I was weird. Like, I'm always messy and all over the place. I know that sometimes I don't do it on purpose. If you see the floor in this room right now, you gonna crash out, I'm telling you. Me, as a kid, being raised in a black household, it's not mainly known. My mom didn't know what ADHD is, because when I told her that, Mom, I have ADHD, she was like, what's that? And I explained the whole situation to her. She didn't understand shit. Now my grandma thought like someone was doing witchcraft to me. Like Boloi, when did Boloi get in this situation? Like, bro, I remember she was praying for me. She was stressed that I was sick or something like that. She was like, somebody doesn't want me to succeed in life. Bro, it's just a mental deficit, bro.
Okay.
And it's not like I'm disabled. I operate okay. My brain works. My thinking capacitates.
Meanwhile,
People that are generally characterized with ADHD, I know people will think they're like very impatient and very hyperactive and like move around all over the place and can't stay still, which are kind of the perks, but then it's not per se an attention disorder. It's a deficit. A normal person that can focus on tasks, it's 5 times harder for a person who has ADHD to actually focus on tasks. They only focus on things that actually interest them. So if something doesn't interest them, they're not gonna do the thing, or they're gonna postpone the thing. There's a ton of things that fall into ADHD, and there's a ton of things that can characterize you into ADHD, but there's a kind of weird slope that people are going through right now. Everybody thinks they have ADHD, and I blame TikTok.
goddamn right.
10 billion people.
What?
I don't know how many people there are on this planet. Billions of people chasing quick dopamine makes people not focus. Oh no, he said scientific things. Oh no, someone go punch him. I'm being for real. Trust me when I say this, okay? If you put down your phone and actually do something, your attention span will get better. But our attention span is cooked. I'm sure we have an attention span that's worse than a fucking fish. Bro, people can't focus on things anymore, and then everybody's claiming that they have ADHD, so now there's gonna be false characterizations, and then there's gonna be people who get falsely diagnosed and get given medications that they're not supposed to be taking. I had this one friend that I told I have ADHD, and that person came to me and said, bro, can I please get your meds, because like I can't focus and I wanna write an exam. I only gave one person my meds, only one person. I'm not gonna talk about that person. Let's call this person Jeff. Okay, Jeff did not have ADHD. Actually, let's change the name. Marissa. Marissa did not have ADHD, but she was going to write the maths exam and she was fucking stressed because she hasn't been sleeping in 2 days. So I was like, okay, I'll give you good stuff, my shit. I'm gonna give you my shit. I'm just gonna give you 2 of them for paper 1 and paper 2. I gave them to Marissa. The following day, she calls me in the middle of the night. I was sleeping. She calls me. I pick up the phone. I'm like, yo, what's good? She's literally doing this. She couldn't speak for the love of her. Bro, she could not speak. And I was fucking terrified. I was like, what the fuck did I just give this person? She was hyper. She was talking fast. Her eyes were wide open and they were raised. She said she hasn't slept since she started studying and now she can't stop. I was like, oh shit. Oh no. And like, I'm sure you might ask yourself, what do these pills do? There's Adderall, there's methadone, there's all this other shit. But like, what do these pills do? Do they just make us able to focus on shit? Kind of. That's not the whole story. It just makes it easier for us to navigate through life. A person that has ADHD gets distracted easily. We get off track like very quickly. I would say it's a talent. Not to flex or anything, but like, I'm special. And you're not. That puts me on a hierarchy. It's like having autism. I wish I had autism. Like, I look at people that have autism and I'm like, bro, I wish I had autism because like I have a superpower. I kind of view ADHD as a superpower also because like I can switch to so many tasks without getting drained. Tasks that I'm interested in, not like bullshit thing like washing the dishes. I move around a lot, okay? And people that know me know that I do a ton of shit. I do music, I draw, I make videos, I edit videos, I code, I do a ton of shit. Everything is so spread around, but having the medication helps helps me like sit down for an hour or two, or to focus on the thing that I actually want to do, and not like run around everywhere and lose track. Because like having ADHD is a blessing and a curse at the same time. I would say having it has given me the ability to like able to adjust to a lot of things quickly, better than other people. But then at the same time, if I get very stimulated about something, whether negative or positive, there's no bar. Like there's no bar where it stops. If I'm happy, I'm like up here. And people who have ADHD, when they're happy, are up here. And when they're sad, they're down here. There isn't like a regulation thing where person's like here. We are hypersensitive to a lot of things. Like even the smallest of things that would not irritate anybody, they would irritate me or irritate another person that is an age. And I know we're annoying. My mom looks at me every time and be like, who is this child? Why is he hyperactive? Why is he always everywhere at the same time? I know. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Shit. But yeah, a lot of people like used to look at me and be like, why is this child so fucking weird? I'll be looking at them with like the biggest smile on their face when something happens. But like when something annoys me, I won't even be visually I won't be visually looking like I'm sad. I would look like very normal. I have a very normal like angry expression. I don't go like this and get mad. And like on the dating side of things, women, how I adore them. These creatures, they're so interesting. Now, my fellow people, whoever tunes into my videos, what would you think Cloudy would be doing on the last day where I'm supposed to be studying for a test? A, actually studying the test, actually studying for the subject I'm supposed to be writing and making sure that I get my notes right and correctly. B, go on TikTok, doom scroll for like 5 hours. Or C, do research about how toenails come out of our feet and how the habit of chewing toenails actually makes you stupid. I'm not even gonna give you a chance to answer. You know what the answer is. It's fucking C. Bro, my attention is so fucking weird. I never studied for exams. I'm literally being honest. Like I never studied for exams. I would just like read through the shit. That's all I did. Read through the shit and leave. I know you might be like, oh my gosh, I'm so jealous of you. How could you just read and know that you're writing a final paper? And I don't mainly experience anxiety that much. People that have ADHD like have a higher social intelligence, and what can I say? A higher risk tolerance, a strong ability to focus on shit. Like if I was to draw, I could draw for 5 hours. Like literally just draw for 5 hours. Or edit a video. I could edit the whole video. Nah, I'm lying about that one. But like, it sucks to suck, man. Sometimes like I could be very passionate about something and like start it for like 30 minutes and like just leave it to go learn something new. My mom, I always tell my mom like, bro, mom, I'm learning something new, man. Like this thing's so cool, man. I never knew that birds could actually fly backwards. Did you know that was a thing, mama? And she would look at me and be like,
It's pretty difficult to put into words how disgusted I am, how depressed I am.
Because my mom calls me lazy. Like when people look at me, they would say I'm lazy. I wouldn't say I'm lazy. But like it's just a skill issue for you guys. I don't have to hyper focus or like do a ton of things to understand something or people. Because for me, it's just been something that I've been built with. I'm a quiet guy normally. I don't talk this much. I just talk to you guys and my the fucking people on TikTok. But like I don't talk that much. But I'm very observant, of people and their actions. I don't know. I feel like it's a superpower for me. But like having ADHD hasn't always been like a good ride. People that have ADHD have a likely cause, like actually a higher likely cause of having depression. And I was once through that stage, of dealing with depression. And I never knew that I had ADHD until I turned 18, So at first, when I was a kid, I thought like I was a weirdo, or I thought I was weird in general, I used to get mad at myself for not understanding why I was like this. But then after I understood that I had ADHD, like I had thoughts of it like, oh yeah, I think I have ADHD. I never actually got the answer until I actually went to see a doctor. So W talked in the chat, But like, yeah, man, having ADHD as a child made me feel like the odd one out, but not in a sense where I wanted to fit in. I never wanted to fit in. I always liked being on my own space. I liked being the vigilante. Cause I'm Batman. I fucked with my time, like my time and my space, and the people that I had around me. They were actually cool people, And yeah, you could learn a thing or two with ADHD, man. Anyways, I love you guys. Take your medication. Don't forget to tell your mom you love her. Peace. And if it's not your mom, go tell your daddy. Oh, nah, he ain't home, bro. You know he's at the milk factory, bro. Peace.